Hey yo man, LAZ man, just let it be known that part one to my life story, Kids with Guns, is out now on YouTube. You heard? Make sure y'all check that, leave a comment, give me some feedback, let me know how y'all feeling about this first segment, cause I'm working on this second segment now. And I'm talking about things that I never spoke about anywhere else on anything in my life. You heard? So this is different. Make sure y'all check that out. Hey yo, shout out to my bro O.zinger from the 90s, you heard? With this new installment of When Chasing Your Eggplant Goes Wrong. You know, when you a man, every once in a while, you may find yourself in some danger because you chased your eggplant too hard. Or you might find yourself in a situation where you might be in a can because you chased your eggplant too far. This is just one of them stories, man. You heard? Comment gang, tear this up, Slim Blunt gang. Leave a comment, let me know what you working with out there. Z-Man Suicide Polo with the ski man running around the hood like He-Man. You already snow cone. Cash App donations, $ Gem Pop fam, light that up. Shout out to all the dudes out there that be lighting that Cash App up and sending them stickers. Appreciate you.
I'm at the bottom of the stairs. Something just tells me to turn and look up. And I see her coming, like she coming back down the stairs and shit. I just see something release from her hand. She threw something at me and shit. And that shit was like in slow motion, dog. I just see this can of corned beef like just rotating. Because it's going end over end. That shit just turning end over end, flying towards my face and shit. I'm just thinking in my mind, oh shit, this bitch done threw a can of corned beef at me and shit.
Nigga did the Matrix.
Yo, I dodged the shit out that. Yo, that shit was like in slow motion. Like that's how that shit felt, like some Neo shit. Like I takes her hand and grabs the steering wheel and tries to veer us off the road while I'm driving. So me and her, we fighting over the fucking like possession of the fucking steering wheel.
Y'all on the highway?
You know, when I came home, right? When I came home, I got a job in Long Island at this college, New York Institute of Technology. You know what I'm saying?
How long you was home? How long you was home when by the time you was working in that shit?
When I was working, not 2 weeks.
As soon as you came home?
So,
yeah.
As soon as I came home, you know what I mean? I was working, you know, I was on my mess halls, shit still. So I was over there working in the cafeteria, right, for the first year, right? But then I met Shorty, and the second year I was working there, I got promoted to where I was just like transferring supplies from building to building. You know what I mean? They called me on the walkie-talkie, but I was stationed in one of the cafeterias, so that's why I met her. She was a cashier or a clerk or whatever on the cafeteria that I was stationed at, right? So I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? I'm in the you know, I'm sitting down because they had TVs in there. They used to play they used to play videos or rap videos and all that shit. You know, I was still on that shit, rap video shit, looking at videos and all that. So I used to just sit down, eat, and wait for them to call me. You know, watch the TV or whatever, or videos, and just wait for them to call me on the radio if they need something, right? And I just jump in the van, whatever, go back and forth. So I seen her. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking I wasn't pressing her or none of that shit. You know, she was, chick was good. She was fine. You know what I mean? She had a fat chick. You know what she like? She like fucking Alyssa Milano. Remember that show, Who's the Boss? That chick Alyssa Milano. She played on Charmed and all that shit. Mm-hmm. She looked just like that chick, but she got a black girl body. You know what I'm saying? But the chick she was Spanish. You know what I mean? She was Colombian. She from Colombia, right? So, you know, she started talking to me one day. You know what I mean? And she was complimenting, like, I look good or whatever. So, yeah, I'm like, all right, thank you or whatever. And you gotta notice, I ain't noticed like certain red flags about her. You know what I'm saying? She was like, the first day she told me, she was like, yo, I bet you you got mad like chicks and shit. Like mad chicks be talking to you, got mad chicks.
Now,
like,
not to interrupt you, but had you already had some, you already got with a chick since you've been home?
Yeah. My wife right now, you know what I mean? I was with her, but you know, it was somewhere on some off and on shit. She thought I wasn't kind of like serious or whatever. So she came up with the idea. It was her idea. It was like, yo, why don't I go off? Like she was like, I want to see if you for real. Well, she gave me a chance to go off basically, and said like, she was like, yo, I know you just coming home from bidding. You know what I'm saying?
She let you soil. She let you soil your royal oats.
Yeah, she let me sow my oats and shit, because she was going through some shit at the time. She was like, yo, why don't you just go off, you know what I'm saying, and do you for a minute, and then, you know what I mean, when you ready, come back on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I bet. But, you know, I wasn't really with that shit. So you know, I'm just focusing on working. So I had a pet peeve, you know, one of my pet peeves is like, yo, I don't fuck with nobody.
You was breaking up for a second. You said you don't fuck with nobody that you work with because it could lead to problems.
Yeah, that shit lead to all kind of problems and shit. You know what I'm saying? That she might think like, yo, since we fucking with each other, like, want me to help her do her part of her job, and you know what I mean, all that bullshit. But that shit started leading a little bit of problems. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I ain't with none of that shit. So but check it, right? This how I first started out. We kick it or whatever. She asked for my number. You know what I mean? And I gave her my number, whatever. I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'ma see you every day and shit. We work together. You know what I mean?
You said she asked, did you have a lot of chicks, and that was a red flag?
Yeah, she just made a comment. She was like, I bet you got mad chicks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, man. You know, I ain't think nothing of it. But that was a red flag. How crazy this bitch was. You know what I mean? So the same day I gave her the math. I gave Shorty the math and shit. And fucking that night she called me. She called me like, I forgot I gave her the math. You know what I'm saying? She called me like around 11 o'clock at night, son. And you know, I'm at the spot and shit. I'm chilling. I'm trying to get prepared for the next day and shit on work. She calling me like, yo, what's up? So I'm like, who this? Oh, she's like, oh, you don't know who it is now? She got a little accent and shit. I'm like, oh shit, what up? She was like, yeah, because you thought it was one of your bitches, just like that. I'm like, so I laughed it off. I'm like, nah, I forgot I gave you my number and shit. You know what I mean? Or whatever. She was like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker. So we told her. So immediately she asked me, she like, yo, why not come over? You know what I'm saying? Why not pull up and come to our house and shit? And I'm like, nah, I can't come right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but I'm on parole, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's past curfew, all that shit. I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? But she don't know I'm on parole. So automatically you say, yeah, you ain't coming by because you with another chick, this, that, and the other. So you know, I brushed up like, man, whatever, right? So I see her the next day. You know, we start going back and forth like that, right? So she talked me in, right? Finally talked me into coming to her house and shit. So I come over to her house and shit, right? Boom! Immediately, Shorty comes out of the shower, right, in a towel, her hair all wet and all that shit. Drop the towel. We get to it. As soon as I come, no talking, none of that shit. We get to it. You know what I'm saying? So I smash her out. Then she want me to stay. She want me to spend the night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I spend the night. But yo, this chick is she's a nympho, man. Yo, she wanna fuck all night. And the next, you know, and me, I'm thinking like, all right, I done pounded you out. You done smashed like fucking 3 times already. I'm fucking tired and shit. She still wanna go like all fucking night, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I gotta work in the morning. I'm like, damn. So I'm starting to regret, like, yo, why the fuck I came over here to spend the fucking night, man? This shit crazy. You know what I mean? It got so yo, nah, you laughing though, yo. It got so bad, right? There's an incident. There was one night I stayed over there. It got so bad, like I fell asleep, And I woke up, the chick was on top of me, man. Like, yo, she's still fucking. I had to push her off me. And then every time, like, that's the shit she go to. Like, yo, oh, you don't want to fuck? You don't want to fuck cause you're fucking one of your bitches. That's why you don't. Bitch, we done fucked like 3-4 times already. What the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And it ended up the where she like to argue and fight and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm not with none of this shit, man. Yo, something wrong with you. You crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going in my mind. Like, yo, you bugging. So, yo. Alright, so she thinking like, alright, we going like this for a little over a month now, right? And you know what I mean? I'm starting to see like all these red flags now, right? A chick at the fucking you know, one of the students at the college, she asked me a question, right? One day, right? I don't know, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it ain't a real big campus, but it's, you know, it's a decent sized school. Anybody that live on Long Island, that part, it's in Central Islip. They know where that school is at. So, you know, I answered Shorty question. Then immediately after Shorty spins off, yo, this bitch come in my face, like, mad, yo. She started throwing shit like in the fucking at the job, like throwing, not at me, but she just like, she threw a tray down and shit. She actually sitting down in the corner with the angry face, looking at me angry all day. And I'm like, yo, this bitch is crazy and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You making a scene. This is where we work at. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you trying to do? So after, you know what I mean, after that incident, after while she calmed down from that or whatever, then she was like, oh, she told me she get jealous. She don't like any female. She don't give a fuck who it is, like talking to me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She get mad when it's that. Then she get mad. That's all the way she explained the shit to me. She crazy jealous and shit or some shit. I'm like, yo, I'm just thinking like, yo, this bitch is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So this incident here happened, right? Cause I got tired of going over to the house. She always calling me to come over the fucking shit. Right? So I get tired of this shit. So when I said, yo, to keep the peace, right, I'm gonna invite her over to my spot and she could, you know, she spend the night or whatever, right? You there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
And this was like the baggy pants era still, you know what I mean? Cats still rocking it, but cats is rocking the throwbacks. It's early 2000s, cats rocking the throwback shit. You know, throwback jerseys is hot and all that shit. So I had a collection of throwback shit. So I gave her one of my jerseys to put on, since she had to, make her feel like, she a part of me. You know what I'm saying? So we chilling and shit, and at the time I was living at my mom's house and shit. So my mom's house on Long Island, New York only got basements and shit, but she got the basement is she renovated, turned it in. It's like an apartment. You know what I'm saying? So that's my spot downstairs. Right, but I still have access to like upstairs, the main part of the house and shit. So, Shorty downstairs and shit. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go upstairs and make something to eat. But I left my phone downstairs, right? And I ain't thinking nothing of it. I don't got nothing to hide and shit. I don't, you know what I mean? Or whatever. So I'm upstairs making something to eat. I hear my phone ring and shit, right? Yo, dude, all I hear is like, yo, what do you want with my man? And shit, I said, oh shit, what the fuck is going on, right? So I go downstairs, Shorty, she got my phone to her ear, right? And she on the phone quiet, and she talking, she just looking at me, right? So she hands me the phone, yo, it's my wife, that the woman who I'm married to now and shit. But that time, we wasn't married then. So she hands me the phone, yo. My wife, she says, she was like, I see you busy. You know what I mean? She's like, what's up? I see you busy. Anyway, I'm gonna call me back when you done. You know what I'm saying? I got something to talk to you about. So I'm like, all right, no doubt. So I hangs up the phone, right? Immediately, right? The chick start looking at me. She screws up her face. She's like, oh, that's your bitch. You cheating on me with that bitch. I'm like, yo, I'm not cheating. Ain't nobody cheating on you, right? So before I could get the like the really like we go into it and really try to explain like what the fuck just happened or who that was, you know, chick don't believe a motherfucker anyway. And her crazy ass, I had on my dresser, I had like mad expensive colognes, like shit at the time, like Yaki, Versace, shit like that. Shit costs a grip. You know what I'm saying? I like to smell good. You know what I mean? Yo, this bitch, she just does a fucking hand sweep like on the soap operas, or one of the movie shit. She just grabs that and she sweeps all my cologne off the motherfucking dresser and shit crashing and breaking. Yo, that shit immediately, that shit had me hot, son. That shit pissed me off. I said, yo, nah, you gotta get out, man. Get the fuck out of my house. Get out. Get out. She's like, no, fuck you. She cursing. No. All this shit, right? So we going back and forth. She runs upstairs and shit. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't realize. I'm thinking she leaving. She about to leave or whatever. And I'm at the bottom of the stairs. Something just tells me to turn and look up. And I see her coming, like she coming back down the stairs and shit. I just see something release from her hand. You know, she threw something at me and shit. And that shit was like in slow motion, dog. I just see this can of corned beef, like just rotating, going end over end. That shit just turning end over end, flying towards my face and shit. I'm just thinking about my, oh shit, this bitch done threw a can of corned beef at me.
Did the Matrix, nigga, did the Matrix move?
Yo, I dodged the shit out that. Yo, that shit was like in slow motion, like some. That's how that shit felt, like some Neo shit. Like all I saw was like, yo, I can't let this fucking shit hit me in my face. That shit was like dead center, coming like right between my eyes and shit, man. That bitch had good aim from the top of the stairs. So I move out the way of the fucking corned beef, right? And as soon as I move out the way of the motherfucking corned beef, right, this bitch comes running down the motherfucking stairs with both of her hands, like her hands extended, but they formed in like cat claws, like she like some kind of cat or tiger or some shit. Like she gonna scratch me up and shit. And the chick gets in the like mid stair level, and she jumps at me like she like pounces, try to pounce on me like she's some kind of cat or some shit, like to scratch me up. Yo, I grabbed that bitch by her neck and I rock bottom that bitch from the middle of the stairs. I grabbed her by her neck and I slammed. That's the only shit I could do, right? I could just grab her because I'm just working off of like I'm just going off of instinct now. You know what I mean? This is like fight mode now. You know what I mean? So. This like fight mode. This like I'm feeling like I'm back in jail or some shit. So I grabbed the bitch by her neck and I rock bottom this bitch and I slam her. So she still had my fucking my jersey on, right? So I take the shit off. I'm like, nah, bitch, you gotta get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get out my house and shit. So she still fight me. So I tear the motherfucking jersey off her and shit. I grab her by her neck and I throw her out the front door, butt ass naked, right? And I thought about that shit. I did that shit, so right now, like, as soon as I did that shit, you know, she knocking on the door, right? And I said, oh shit. I remembered. I said, oh shit, I'm on parole. I said, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. I said, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Somebody gonna call the police and shit. I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And remember, I told you, shorty, you know what I mean? She's basically a white Hispanic woman. Right now I'm living in suburban Long Island, right? You know what I mean? It's white people all around me.
This Nassau, Suffolk.
This Suffolk County.
Oh.
This is Suffolk County, dog, right? And all I'm thinking of, like, yo, I'm going to jail, man. Somebody call the police to see this shit. I'm going to motherfuckers jail. I gotta get out. So my first instinct was to leave the house, right? I leave the house, right? It's not, yo, this is in the middle of the night. It's dark outside. You know what I mean? It's nighttime. It's fucking nighttime. It's like around 11, 12 at night. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot, you know, it's not a lot of traffic or none of that shit going, but you know, a car pass by every now and then. But all I'm thinking of like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So
what you fully dressed though? You fully dressed?
Yeah, I'm fully dressed. I leave the house. All I had to do is I threw on my sneakers, I threw on a jacket and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of, you know, it's kind of nippy outside too. And I was like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, yo, I'm gonna just go jump on a train or some shit, find my way to the fucking train, jump on the train, and head to Brooklyn or something like that, right? Just to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Man, I leave. I thought she broke out, right? Because the knocking had stopped, right? But what she did, she hid around the other side of the house, butt naked. She was on the opposite side of my house and shit. Like ass naked, just there, like waiting. So I start walking on the block, right? I start walking on the block and shit, and I get part way down the street, and I just see this. I see her ass butt naked. The bitch following me, dog. All you see is a white, like, she kind of pasty, like when you take a, like white, man. That shit look crazy. That shit was looking crazy, butt naked, and she's like, "Come back. I love you. I love you. No, don't leave me." I said, "Oh shit, somebody gonna see this shit. I'm going to fucking jail." They going, yo, cause you know how that shit go in the mind. If police see that shit, right? I don't give a fuck. As black as my black ass is, they gonna say, yo, you raped her. I don't give a fuck if you was fucking her, motherfucker. Black, white woman, black man, white woman, is rape. Consensual or not, is rape. You a rapist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, yo, motherfucker, I can't go back to, yo, man, I'm gonna get violated. Yo, they're gonna be like, yo, cat's gonna ask me, yo, back in here, you jumping, you a tree jumper, son? You know how they put that shit on the motherfucker, right? You a tree jumper, son? I don't have to go through all kind of shit again. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, I gotta get, so I started thinking, Cause like where I was living at, right, it's a 7-Eleven right up the street, and I was walking, like, I'm so confused. I'm walking towards a 7-Eleven, but some just snapped on. I said, "Oh shit, yo, I can't fucking go to no 7-Eleven, man. Yo, it's lit up over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get the bitch away from me, son. Like, yo, get the fuck away from me, man. Get away from me. You know what I'm saying?
Is she still following you?
She's still following me, butt naked, ass naked, still following me outside. It's cold, it's a little bit chilly outside, you know what I mean? Yeah, she's still following me. Then I thought about it, like I don't know, like I'm confused. So I'm like, yo, I ain't even confused. I'm shook right now. I'm scared because I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to get away from me. Like I don't know who you is, but she following me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I thought about that shit. I'm like, nah. I took my jacket off and I grabbed her up and shit. I'm like, yo, come back to the house and shit. Come on, get your clothes. Cause I ain't even throw her clothes. I had her clothes still, the clothes were still down, her clothes were still downstairs and shit. So she got dressed and shit, right? And, you know, she crying and all that shit. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drive you home, right? I get in the car with this bitch. Why the fuck did I do that, man? I should have just got some money, paid for a cab, you know what I'm saying, threw in the cab, and that would have been the end of it. Nah, I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to be tight with my little bit of coins and shit. I wasn't really making that much money then, you know what I'm saying? So a cab is kind of pricey out there at that time. So I'm like, damn, I'm driving her home and shit, right? Yo, all out the blue and shit, she just started looking at me. The bitch grabs, she grabs the steering wheel. She jumps, takes her hand and grabs the steering wheel and tries to veer us off the road while I'm driving. So me and her, we fighting over the fucking, possession of the fucking steering wheel.
Y'all on the highway?
It wasn't a highway, it's on the street, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get a bitch like a shoulder nudge, like, what the fuck is wrong with you and shit? She was like, fuck it, I don't care. She's like, I hate my life and all the kind of shit like this. If you hate your life, you could kill yourself. You ain't killing the both of us. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I finally get her, I get her part, I tell her block and I kick her out. I kick her out the car and shit, right? Now, mind you, we work together. Right? the next day, the next day, I gotta see this chick at work, right? Yo, I get to work the next day, right? I'm you know what I mean? I'm trying to avoid her, all kind of shit. I'm doing shit so I don't gotta go into there, but they calling me to go into like that part of the school, that part of the school and shit to do shit. So she gotta see me, you know what I mean? But so she said she see me. We just don't say nothing to each other. So the shit ended up like that for a minute. But yo, they be saying, which is the truth, dog. Yo, crazy chicks be having that good, you know what I mean, that good box, son. With the bitch, I went back and I was, you know what I mean, I tapped that a couple more times before, you know what I mean.
You tapped that again after all of that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I tapped that again. I went, but it took me a while and shit. She called me. You know what I'm saying? She called me, was like, yo, come through. Yo, just come through, let's talk or whatever. I made you some food, all this kind of shit. So I'm like, damn. I said, fuck it, let me go over there. You know what I'm saying? Just worked up. Yo, she used to do, man, word. But when it came to an end, when she was like, yo, she going back because she live in Florida and shit. She from Miami. She told me she going back to Miami, this, that, and the other. I'm like, all right, good riddance, man. After that, good riddance, man. Because that, shorty was crazy, man. She was crazy, man. Something was wrong with her for real, man. She used to tell me she like, I like to, she liked to fight. She liked to fight because the makeup sex be more passionate and shit. That's the kind of shit she used to tell me. So she liked that shit because it be more passionate.
I ain't with all of that. When a nigga's an ex-felon and all of that, man, nigga can't.
Nah, I can't. Man, I wasn't using. I wasn't really using like my you know what I mean. My judgment there, all them red flags, man. That shit was crazy. But yo, I had a green light. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? From the, you know, shorty that's my wife now. Like. Go ahead, so your O's, but you know, even though I wasn't looking for that, I just ran into the like the wrong chick, man. I went against my total wrong judgment. Like when you put this story up, this will be a cautionary tale. The people, you know what I mean? Look for them red flags. Number one, never ever mess with anybody that you working with, right? If you working with them and you get involved with them, one of y'all, I don't care, you go to a different part of the building if you work in the building, or quit that job totally, or they may have to quit, man, because that shit don't never work out right. That shit don't, not with my experience, you know what I'm saying? And number two, look for red flags, man. Look for red flags with these females. You know what I mean? If she be accusing you of shit, and you know, like you won't be doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? There's something she trying to tell you something, man. You know what I mean? They trying to tell you something. Whether he or she, they trying to tell you something, man. You know what I mean? Start digging a little bit deeper. You might, you know what I'm saying? You might find out, like, the motherfucker's crazy, man. Something wrong with them.
Sometimes we find out they crazy and we still bang it.
Hell yeah, I told you I went back. Shit, I went back. I don't know that's what they be saying. Yeah, them crazy chicks, like them chicks, is something wrong with them. They got some kind of mental deficiency. Shit don't, you know what I'm saying, click right upstairs, man. They be having that the box be outstanding sometimes, though. They be doing that. They down to do any manner of shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm telling you, man. I had a cousin same way. He was messing with a chick. Come to find out, shorty's bipolar and shit. And I'm like, yo, that box was good, wasn't it? He's like, hell yeah, shit. There be something about them crazy, them chicks that be,
yeah, that nut
they don't be wrapped too tight.
Them nut cases be right though, man. Them nut cases be right in bed, but after bed, they have your ass in the can.
Yo, I was heading back, son. If I didn't turn around, if I'd have went to that 7-Eleven, I think I felt that shit. Because the police be up, the police be up there at that 7-Eleven.
Yeah, she might have just been spiteful and just been like, yeah, he raped me.
Yeah, that's what I started thinking of. I'm like, yo, all she gotta do is like, oh, that's how that shit was looking too. Cause
It's
like,
been
yo,
over.
if you would have seen how that shit was looking, like, picture, you know how you already know how. As
Nobody saw y'all though.
Away.
Nobody was seeing y'all niggas. Nobody saw y'all. Nobody saw her following you butt ass naked.
Nah. I'm thankful, man. Nobody saw.
What time you said it was?
I live on a.
What time you said that shit was when y'all was walking?
That shit was like 11, 12 at night, man.
Yeah, that shit be desolate out there in Long Island, late at night in the suburbs.
That shit was 11, 12 at night, son. Lucky thing. But if I'd have went to that 7-Eleven, because the police be up there, man, if they would have saw that shit, right? If somebody would have saw that shit, they would have called the police immediately. Like, yo, man, something going on. And it would look like, yo, like robbed and raped or some shit. That all she had to point that finger. Yeah, it was him. And she had an accent too. Like, it was him. It was him. That'd have been it for me, son. Straight up.
Nigga would have been back up top with about 15 pieces for a robbery, one rape, and all of that shit would have been fake. And you could believe his nigga sitting in that penitentiary right now for shit like that.
Hell yeah.
And
man.
they ain't do shit.
Straight
the broad
up.
just was crazy, and she did some vengeful shit.
Straight up, man. Shit, you gotta be careful out there, man. I don't know about this era, but I'm sure shit still go down like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be real careful, man. Don't get yourself in, you know what I mean, in certain situations, man. Don't be like me, be greater. Still no better. Be greater than me. Be better when it comes to using your better judgment. Don't strip a chick and kick out your house butt ass naked, because it might not end up the way you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Your ass is going to jail. You don't take her back.
Straight up.
Word up.
Yeah,
Word.
man.